Hello everyone, welcome to Brilliant Public School online edu classes. Today we are going to learn chapter number 4, Understanding Laws, part 2 of class 8, Social and Political Life. The learning outcome of this part are as follows. In this, we will understand laws as evolving and subject to change, and will understand the vision and the values of the Constitution. How do people think and propose the new law? Or let me make the question simple. How do new laws come about? The parliament has an important role in making laws. I hope you remember. There are many ways through which these laws takes place, and it is often different groups in society that raise the need for a particular law. Demanding laws to protect women. Let us now understand how the issue of domestic violence was brought to the attention of the parliament and the process adopted for this issue to become a law. Different groups in the society raised the need for particular law. Everyone seeks law, and parliament is to be sensitive to problems faced by the people. So to safeguard each and every sector of people, law is a must. Issue of domestic violence brought to the attention of the parliament. This was the matter that was to be discussed in the parliament, wherein the women in India many a times they face domestic violence, but they do not raise their voice, or their voice are not being heard properly. So this was the time when domestic violence sufferers, the women, they took the help of the parliament. I hope after seeing these pictures, you would have got a clue what domestic violence is. The injury or harm or threat of injury or harm caused by an adult male, usually the husband, against his wife, that is the domestic violence. Abuse of the women can also include verbal, sexual, and economic abuse. Injury may be caused by physically beating her, by emotionally abusing her up. So there was a need of law. This law was the protection of women from domestic violence. This act came up in 2005. It extended the understanding of term domestic. Domestic means like to include the women who live or have lived together in a shared household with the male member who is perpetrating the violence. So, herein the citizens they play a crucial role. So, let us know the role of citizen in lawmaking. Citizens they play a major role to help parliament. Every stage of process, the voice of the citizen is crucial element. Through TV reports, newspapers, radio broadcasts, local meetings, it is being discussed. This helps Parliament in making the laws more accessible and more transparent. There are a lot of laws which are sometimes unpopular and controversial laws. These laws, some controversial laws, some example like sometimes we feel that law is helpful for one, but which is not okay for others. That is controversial law. A law can be constitutionally valid and legal, still it continued to be unpopular and unacceptable. People may criticize this law because it is good for one and not for another. So that is the reason there are many times people they do not accept this kind of laws. People express their unwillingness to accept repressive laws. The mass pressure that compel the parliament to change or alter the law, which is also known as the amendment in the law. Municipal laws on the use of space within municipal corporation or municipal need. Use of space within municipal limit make hawking and street vending illegal. It happens many a times. You would have seen by the roadside many hawkers and vendors. They just start placing the shops, okay, or they fix their places to sell their goods, which is actually not right because that land belongs to municipal corporation. Correct. It is desired public places to be open to walk on pavements easily. So you would have seen like by the side of road footpaths are being made. But many a times these hawkers and these vendors, what do? They just place their shops or their stalls or trolleys and start selling over there, which blocks the path of many people. If the law favors one group and disregard the other, it will be controversial and lead to conflict. So if at all I wish to walk freely in the pavement or in the footpath, and so I want to utilize my law, my right to walk on the footpath freely, wherein I am being obstructed by the vendors or the hawkers. Correct. So this is what the law which will be passed in favor of me will go against the hawkers and vendors. Correct. So this is what is an example of unpopular and controversial laws. Now let us know the role of citizen. Because when we talk about laws, when we talk about parliament, everything goes around the citizen. It is because we live in a democratic country. Democratic country, what do you mean by democracy? Let us revise the term democracy. Democracy means government formed by the people, for the people, of the people. Everything is about people only. So herein, how come the role of citizen be limited? Role of citizen is not limited. It is not limited to elect till electing our representative only. Using media, we have to monitor the work of our representative, criticize if required, and the extent, involvement, and enthusiasm of the people that parliament perform its representative functions properly. These are the role of citizen. So I hope with I hope now you understood the importance of law. With this, we end our chapter. Happy learning, everyone.